MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Alex Cobb will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Ian Happ, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Ian.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the box, Suzuki. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Cobb has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Merker.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Merker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
The next Cub up, Eric Hosmer, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, now the pitch.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Merker is off at first with 2 away. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Now here's the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here. And a
backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
John Porto.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ready with the 2-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. Flores isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Haniger possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-0.
Now that's popped up. Hosmer is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Stepping up now, Lamont Wade. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. A ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Suzuki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 20.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting seventh.
Set to get his day started, Zach McKinstry. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 50, Taillon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taillon. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. So up steps Joey Bart now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Joey Bart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting center, the second baseman, Diaz.
So striding in, Isan Diaz. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. Bases are empty here with two men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Popped him up. Barnhart is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ian Happ.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here's the pitch. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Matt Merker. Thus he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. The average sits at 294. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. Ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the belt, the pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-1 offering. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts and have a hard time putting the ball in play. We want our guys to be selective but aggressive with the right pitches. We do a great job of putting the ball in play. Translation, there are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Cobb is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, back outside.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Well, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that is off the wall.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Looking at his career totals, Flores has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1 on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. They get the force at the plate. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Second and third, 2 away. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Zach McKinstry. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Line to the right side. Haniger is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's low.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Wade retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lamont Wade stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
At the plate now, Joey Bart, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Suzuki is there, 1 away.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Alex Cobb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Happ ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. For the current campaign, Peterson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The third baseman.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Matt Merker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. So stepping in, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a splitter and he lays off a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wade Jr.
So digging in now, Lamont Wade. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Joey Bart. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. One and 0. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. So in now for San Francisco, Isan Diaz. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runners off for second. This is pulled into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Alex Cobb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The first baseman, number 23.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The set and the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0.
Hey!
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 3-2. And now the Cubs pitcher, Brandon Hughes. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nico Horner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
One and two now as this catches the outer half. Corner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Out of play. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now that
digging in once again, Ian Happ, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Sam Long comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Sam Long.
Stepping in now, Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Bart gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Matt Merker, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Long, a left-hander that stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. Trey Mancini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Trey Mancini.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Keenan Thompson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Ray.
Wilmer Flores is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Happ brings it in. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike two. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Cubs.
So in now for Chicago, Zach McKinstry. He was a ground out victim last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lamont Wade.
The center fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon. Stepping in, Joey Bart. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now.
Second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Isan Diaz. Last time through was a base hit. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 38.
First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Merker trying to get there, but this will land untouched. This is pulled into right, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Austin Slater will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now that.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Christopher Morrow is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Suzuki. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Matt Merker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Grounded to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So here's Trey Mancini. Hit hard on the ground to first. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play.